if you can do it like that. All right. Your right foot, or if you're left-footed, whichever foot, it doesn't really matter. But you hit with your down as well. There you go. So sometimes I like to go from down to up, just to keep the other inside hand awake. All right. All right. Now, so I'm just saying that that's what I usually do, or I usually tell people, get onto that one, get your foot on it. But there's another thing with the Bodhran as well, which is kind of cool, is sometimes you can do it's like a pre-one, and instead of starting your phrases strictly on the down, you can, let's say, start a phrase that goes ga-da-ga-da instead of da-da-da. So you start with the upstroke just before the one, so you go like that. Sorry. All right. So hang on a minute. Sometimes it's hard to jump from talking into doing it. But I'll start with the one, right, and get your foot on it. But then as it comes around, start, if you can release your, I don't know if you can see me, release your inside hand just before your big stroke. So you get a, give me a sec to do it. Instead of a, you'll get like that. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm going ga-da-ba-dum instead of dum-ba-dum, all right? You can hear me, so I go along with them. 1, 2, 3, start 1, boom, ga-da-ba-dum, yeah, nice. All right. All right. Do you get what I'm pointing at? I'm just going to pause for a second. So a lot of it's to do with your inside hand as well, just coming off just before the main emphasis beat, if you know what I mean. Slide to Stephen. That's a nice looking busman's mug you have there. Right. So, and the reason I'm trying to say
properly now, I got it myself.
All right.
Contrary to rumors, you know.
All right. But this makes things groovier, you know, when you can just hit it just before the one. It just gives you a boom, boom, boom. You know, you're kind of I don't know how to phrase it other than ba-dum, you know. So I'm going to take the pace up a tiny bit. And do remember that when I'm taking the pace up, I'm keeping my hand very light. I'm just playing on the inside hand. Some tip-tap starts, you're playing in the middle on, against your inside hand. So it's just tipping. And then with the movement of your inside hand, you'll decide what the phrases are, kind of thing. All right? 1, 2, 3, and leg. There. Boom, boom, boom. It's like Mana Mana from the Muppets. Mana Mana. That kind of thing.
Right.
Anyway, hello again.
Hello.
Hello.
I lacquered that barrel on, Diana.
Yeah.
I had with the last bit of my, what do you call it?
What do you mean?
Shellac.
Shellac, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, very good. So how does
Perfect.
it look like? Good.
Well, it's perfect. It kind of makes it shine, actually. I can show you in a while. It's out in the shed.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yes.
very, very beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Finally did. I was just worried because I hadn't done it. I was moving it around different places. Gosh, shit, I don't want to wreck this.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah.
hey, have you made a load of work for the next exhibition? Have you?
Oh,
Gone
not
for it?
really. It's been hard. It's been hard to get the flow going, you know.
It's
Strange.
hard to concentrate, even with all the free
Yeah.
time. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. I think sometimes we do things as an antidote to the way we live, and then when that
Yeah.
stops, like, Carla, who needs art?
Yeah.
This is grand.
The rail against, the fight against. No.
Yeah,
It's almost like
Mm.
revolting or something like that. Yeah, go against it. So you create or you do something, you know.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Downtime, you're
it's
kind of just, it's like someone flicks an off switch. You can't motivate yourself.
yeah. No,
That's
there
it.
there are tricks for it, but it can be kind of like a counterweight to fluster in life, you know. And you have this other thing. Yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, right. Oh yeah, I wanted to show off my other Bodhran, but yeah, I took it out. I wet it. I was asked. I found someone talking about how to look after a Bodhran that's a bit too hard. Do you know? So I wet it, and then I wrapped the hammer in leather, and then I just banged it for about I don't know, try and beat the softness into it. But it's still pretty hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like I even sanded down the front of it. I sanded a layer of skin off the back, and sounds like a fucking dustbin lid, doesn't it? You know. But I know it's just a telephone, but put that sound you just heard in comparison with, you know. I know.
Different.
Yeah, it hasn't worked yet. I might have to do it again. Right, where are we now? Let's get into some jigs. How's it going, Maureen? How's it going, Terry? How's it going, Lisa? How's it going, Erica?
Going good.
Right, well, we're all warmed up and we've talked enough.
Hi.
So, all right, I'll try and go easy on you, but then let's get it going. Tip down, up, tip down, up, tip down, up, tip down, up. that was lovely, lads. I have to run and get the battery charger. I'm just a bit technically challenged today because, and yes, I am very grateful for all the bits and pieces on the computer that terrifies me and calls me names. Like inadequate and fucking stupid. But I will get around to it, you know. I was getting around to it, and that's why I just didn't join the Zoom party on my computer right or something. I'll get around to that. Let me get the charger now for my phone. Hang on a sec.
Slancha. It was my birthday yesterday, so I have to celebrate.
Ah, happy birthday!
Well, happy birthday, Erica.
Happy
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
Actually, I think it's Mary's tomorrow.
Really?
Well, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Happy
So-
birthday!
Did he play Happy Birthday on the barrel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
No. It was yesterday, but yes, still have some wine left and cake.
But isn't it your birthday year?
Hmm?
Isn't it
Sorry?
your birthday year?
The whole year.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. That's true.
Hey, Terry, are the flowers growing in your garden again this year? Terry,
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I must send you
they come.
a little WhatsApp. There's a lot of pink ones are up in flower now. I don't know what they are, and there's a lot of white daisy type ones are starting to come into flower now as well. So yeah, it's coming on very well. Yeah.
Good. So
Yeah.
planting it last year came back this year. You didn't have to plant it again.
No, planted it actually 2 years ago.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good thing to do, you know.
That's excellent.
Mm.
I was curious about that, whether they'd be, would it last a year and then it all wouldn't
No,
come back like.
no, we got the seeds. Do you know that guy Sandro Cafola?
Yeah. Yeah, fruitcake.
He knows his stuff, like, and he said this, that, and this will come up this year, next year, and he said I think he said it'll run for like 4 or 5 years, like, you know, annuals, biannuals, perennials, all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll take a few pics up and send them on to you.
Two.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Right. Right, let's get some doubles going. A bit of mama's at it. And again, sometimes when I'm pushing the pace, and be careful, just make sure you chase the bounce as opposed to the pace. Do you know what I mean? Because the bounce keeps you from getting stiff or tight. Do you know what I mean? So anyway. Like down 2, up 2, 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 down 2, up 2. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. It's trickier when I can't see. Some of you I can see from the thing. Keep chasing the bounce, all right? I'll do another variation of it, all right? But with that mammoth thing or any of them paradiddles, what you're looking for is bounce, and you're looking for that's why I say in, up, or in, down, because if you hit it in, you'll get it's easier to hit two of them. Whereas if you hit it down, you have to pull the stick back a bit. The bapa. So I'm going to put the emphasis on the. Do you know, well, this is a nice way of doing it. If we start with the two up and then the two down are easier somehow, the second beat, because the second two, I wanted to put emphasis on them just to get a bit of like a reggae feel where you're hitting the response as opposed to the question. That sounds very meta, doesn't it? Right. So starting with the upstroke. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Down, down. Cross. Yeah, keep getting that bounce if you can. That's the kind of groove Stevie Wonder had under that tune, isn't it? Jamming until the beat goes on. Jamming until you. Jamming until the beat goes So is it working? Is it working? I was having a lot of fun there singing me little Stevie Wonder thing. But is it working for you? That bouncing up from the inside, from the up?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
it work?
Yeah,
It's easier.
I'm getting better with it.
Does.
And it's good
Yeah.
to hear. It's good to hear you singing the rhythm as well.
Right. Not so much my Stevie Wonder impression, just the rhythmy bits.
Both.
Yeah, I was getting a bit mixed up with the bass lines there. Yeah, now, like ideally, I prefer starting from the top, you know, but I have to push a bit to get that response from the two upstrokes, to get that bounce or the return or the you know, the answer kind of thing. But I was only flipping it around so you could see where it is. It's I suppose it's easier because the down two are stronger naturally because they're, you know, gravity and stuff.
I'm noticing how important it is.
Say again?
I'm noticing how important it is to stay practiced. Personally.
Oh.
You know, you really got to keep with it. I mean, because you do build. So I'm more hit or miss the last 3 weeks, and I can feel it. So, you know, I'm just going with the rhythm the best I can. I know it'll be back, but it's interesting because when you do a lot and you play consistently, it stays with you, doesn't it?
Yeah, makes all the difference.
Totally.
Yeah, but it doesn't take too long to loosen up anyway.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
I agree. I agree.
Right. Come on, let's do a loosening up sort of a real rhythm. One of them fearless real rhythms from the heart of Kildare or somewhere utterly mysterious like that. And keep doing the bouncy thing, just the light grip. So just today, when I was playing earlier, I've been concentrating on just hitting the beat just before my one, that kind of thing. So the bit of the mana kind of stuff going on, all right? And I'm chasing bounce all the time and everything. Just checking something. See when I do a snap like that, Is that a bit hard on the headphones, or how does it have a natural compressor? Good, because I didn't see you flinch there, and I thought, all right, cool. It mustn't be so bad. You know, they're very, anyway, fancy little
Or Ronan, maybe it just wasn't a great snap, you know?
Oh, Terry, that hurts, you know. And you know, I was doing a gig for something the other night. They have these private things now. But it was like a festival, so I haven't a clue. A friend of mine asked me to do it. I think people who are into ceremonies and shamanism and stuff like that. But I said I'd do a gig, but God, I've lost my train of thought. It's all so strange doing a gig into a telephone anyway, you know? Oh yeah, that's what it was. I was singing a song and I felt great, you know? And I was thinking, right, I'm leading up to this bit where I come in with a big snap. That'll really impress them. They'll all think I'm brilliant now. And I'm doing the best. And then crack, and I get this little wimpy. Yeah. So I built up another verse, got another chorus going, Terry. You would have hated this. It's like going up for a header and missing the ball. I did another big snap. Tough going, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very grounding, Ronan. It's very grounding. You know?
It's very humbling, all right,
very
isn't
humbling.
it? You go for one of your fancier bits.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like. It's like running after 4 players and falling and kicking your heel or something. You know.
But look, we persist.
Oh yeah, at some stage I get it right doing overhead
Yeah,
kick
right,
and
yeah.
tennis now.
At least you didn't drop the stick.
Yeah, thank God.
That's the worst of all.
I did that once before. Very, very amazing experience. Because anyway, so I'm reluctant to waffle too much over the phone because sometimes when you're in the presence of people telling a story, you can trust that they understand you. If you're waffling on a phone, people. But no, I was doing a gig. I was doing a gig for I can't remember who or what the event was. Some Gresham in the O'Connell Street, and it was all the Sinn Féin party were there. They were all sitting in a row, looking really serious, and I was kind of nervous, thinking, "Wow, I'm going up to do not a gig, like a song for." But in the middle of the song, Terry, I tried to do one of my show-off bits, and I thought, "Oh yeah, this will really impress them. Wait till I snap, and this will give them a fright, and I'll see which one of them is awake or whatever." And I went for a snap, but I missed it totally. And I think I hit my knuckle off the top, and my stick flew up into the air. But I was in the middle of a song, so I had to keep singing. I was thinking, fuck. I can't go away from the microphone. I need another stick. And I'll keep singing the song, and I'll come up with something. But anyway, the gist of the story, the Jerry Adams had gotten up off his seat as soon as my stick was in midair. And by the time I hit the floor, and he was about 20 feet away, he picked the stick up and he handed it to me. And nobody else had moved. And I thought, wow, super Jedi. yeah, for real.
That's worth dropping it for.
Yeah, I know, even such an important person handed me a stick. All right.
There you go.
Wow, man, you know. Anyway.
Ronan,
yeah,
your stories are as good. They're as good when you
my
do it on
stories are
this.
embarrassing.
No, they're good, and you can't see because you go so much by the feedback of the person you're looking at when you tell stories.
Yeah.
You engage, but they're still good. Don't give them up online.
All right, yeah, all right, cool.
Now do a Mary Lou impression.
Say again?
Now do a Mary Lou impression.
I don't know. It's gas, isn't it? See, I go off tones of voices.
Yeah.
Do you know? So I find that tone of voice makes me do a bit of this. Do you know what I mean? It's woo. So yeah, I don't find that tone of voice, and you lean into it, and go, "Oh, I want to hear more of that." No, so anyway. Oh, I'm lost. Right, come on, let's do something. Do something cool.
Let's do something.
Right. Let's get the brushes and start shuffling a bit, and maybe play about 10 minutes. Maybe have a fag break. I'd love to hear you and hear you, everybody talking for a minute. You know, see how you are and all. All right. So, but see, let's try and do something. It doesn't have to be complicated, and I say that to anyone who finds if I'm doing something too complicated, that's the time to just stick to the rhythm and play the rhythm. But if you can get it, try and get it. So try this. This will be slow to get going, but if it gets going, it's nice and choo-choo train like. So I've got the brush on the inside, right? Now sometimes that can be a real complication, but I've tried to make it not. I just do on, off, on, off, you know? Some people leave it on the whole time because it's easier to concentrate on your other stick. So make it simple. So, but the beat I'm doing is down, up, down, down, up, up. Like, wait a minute. So it's more like, sorry, Adrienne, you usually write things down. So down, up, down, down, up, down, up is the phrase, as far as I know. Yes, that's the phrase. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. All right. So anyone who's using the brush or trying to figure, I'm putting the brush against the skin on the down downs, the down down, down up, down down, down up, brush brush, brush brush, up, brush down, kind of thing. Sorry. It's pretty complicated, isn't it? It's kind of hard to do. Now, I come back to it. I might break it into a few segments. I'll tell you just so you can see it. So this time, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. All right? And I'm putting the... So I'm trying to hit the brush on the... so down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So one little detail, when I'm putting the brush on and off, if anyone's doing this, is I down, up, down, down, up. I try and not hit the next beat, and I hit the brush on the second down, down. So like that. All right. It just gives it an extra response. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Is that working all right?
Yeah, that rhythm is a bit easier than the last one.
Yeah, good. Good,
A
good,
bit.
good. And I was, I'm glad of that. So I'm going to try and make an even easier version. Because sometimes, especially if you're writing it down, I think it's just 8 beats. But if you do a double on one side, you have to do a double on the other side to bring yourself back around. Or else you have to do another double on the same side, just so you're on the same downstroke. Or otherwise, you'll flip around, and like when you're playing in 5 or something, and you have to start with your upstroke and start with your down. That can be fun too. And sometimes it's even easier again, Erica, if you start with 2. So you go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I think we did it last week. Down, up, yeah. So, and again, I'm going to think of where to put the brushes. So follow me. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. Yeah, that's kind of cool, you know. So you can take the brush on and off. That's kind of like that Turkish rhythm. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Sorry for saying it too fast, but I'm going to use the brush on just the whole top end and let the upstrokes be without the brush, kind of thing. All right, so I'll do it slow and I'll speed it up. You'll hear where it goes. It's groovy enough. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Ta 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 ta, boom, ta 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 ta, boom. that work out for anyone?
Yeah, that was
His
easier
left
this
hand
time.
is wrecked.
Really? Oh,
His
I'm
hand is
sorry.
wrecked.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, it
God, I love that
Oh, it's
place,
good.
you know.
It's good. It's good. Super. Not
Yeah.
used to it.
All right, because I don't know, I find sometimes with a beat like that, and if you use the brush, sometimes it's like there's like two phrases go alongside each other because the sound separates so much. So on the one hand it's going boom, 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 and then the other goes cha 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 cha. Yeah, I get kind of lost in them. There's a few versions of that. Do you know? That like even let me see. I used to do a different one called how do we go? Yeah, and it's kind of tricky because I use the upstroke, but it's the same phrasing. But I'm just doing it back to front or upside down. But up, up, down, up. Do it for a while. It's kind of cool. It can make you dizzy when you turn things back to front because, you know, by nature the emphasis is on the stronger one is the down. But if you start, like let's say you start on the edge of your barrel, kind of tilt it so it gets easy as opposed to straight. So, oh yeah, and press the mute on the phones again. Sorry. So tip up, down, tip up, down, tip up, down. Tip up, down, tip up, down, up, down, tip up, down, tip up, down, up, down. It's just an inversion of the last one. Tricky enough, huh? But all right, bear with me. So flip it around. I'm doing this for you, Steve. All right. Flip it around. Let's play it back the right way up. It's just a thing I do. If something's really difficult, make it twice as difficult. And then what was really difficult in the first place will feel a bit easier. All right. So tip down, up, down, up, down, up. we were doing earlier. Did you get it, Terry? Did you get them? I'm missing them a lot. You know?
I always get it.
Oh, God.
You don't even have to ask him. Come on.
Well, I've been missing it lately. I don't know. It's these sticks I'm doing with the little bobble at the end. And
yeah, it's the sticks, all right, Ronan. It's definitely the sticks. Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, bleed, get you.
Get some of these guys out to brace some night for these abuse sessions.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to do just a straightforward shuffle. I'm still using the brush. The brush is really handy for that on and off thing, and it can create like two things going. So this time, just straight playing, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up. But go in and out, right? So let me see myself. So you can kind of see through it. So I'm here. So my hand is here. So play from the middle to the edge, or second one, and then put the brush on every second beat. So I'm taking the hand on and then off. Cool. No, I did it very steady. My intention was to go faster, just to lift the spirits a bit, you know. But just you have that. I'm watching as much as I can to see who has it, because things are more fun when they're easier. And I'm sorry if I complicate things. It's only just to try and make it easier, you know. All right. So like that. But we're going to go at this pace now, all right? Actually play the pace it should be at, which is a groovy sort of a downtown pace. I'm slinking into town, going to get some drinking done, going to cause some ruckus. Like that. Ooh. Yeah, we're all a little bit more unfit now, aren't we? Well, I am. Ever so slightly. That's what not playing gigs does for you. But it's been good. Aye.
It's good to get moving.
Well, you have to keep moving. And do you know what? But even when you're playing, I'm a big proponent to move, you know. Find the rhythm. I was doing something today when I was practicing. I was going to ask you, so might as well say it now. So sometimes some people move, I call it, where do you have your metronome or your engine? Some people have it in their shoulder. You see people on the dance floor, everyone looks funny because everyone has an engine in a different place, you know. Some people, you know, some people have it in their elbow or in their head, or But there's a nice thing when you're sitting down, and we're all sitting down. If you just, how would I put this? Yeah, if you just rock on the cheeks of your arse, that's the thing to do. Do you know? Yeah, either sideways. But when you play, yes, you can go up and down if you want. But no, seriously, when you're playing music, see what I mean is sometimes I'm teaching things and they're kind of complicated and it requires a bit of concentration. But what happens to the rest of the body, it can kind of go into a freeze, a holding state. And that's how you end up just being a bit stiff or something, you know. But if you, you know, whichever way, I was doing that today, just gyrating in the seat, you know. That's kind of cool as well, like there's no kind of stiffness that can hold onto you or take a hold of you when you're in motion. So, you know, if you're playing, keep. Let's see, what rhythm would go with that? So are you ready to play like a fast kind of a jig, all right? So I like the tip down uppies, but anyone else, if it's too awkward, just play it like a normal jig, just down, up, down, up. Like they all come around. That's the cool thing about that down, up, down, up. If you do it alongside any rhythm in the right tempo, you'll see where the cycles come in and out of it. Do you know what I mean? So,
I'm going to have to hop out. I'm going to hop out, okay? So I'll see you next week, all right?
All right, Terry, take care. Show me a photograph of the flowers this year.
I'll send it on.
Compare it to last year's.
Well, all right, good luck. See you, lads.
I'm hopping out as well. My son is on the other room. My son is on
see you later or
my son is
tomorrow.
on at 8 o'clock in the other room, so he's on funny feckers, okay? So I'll have to go in there and set this up at Fisher, she'll kill me. Okay,
cool.
See you there. Love you. See you tomorrow night if possible. There on section. Deirdre, don't mind my comments. They're never meant to. They're never meant to offend. Good luck.
I know. They were funny.
I'm a funny fecker like my son. Good luck. I'll see you later. Thanks very much.
All right, so.
Bye.
See you tomorrow on. Right, bye.
Cool. All right, so I'm coming from that kind of tip down, and I put the up in gradually, and then I'll put the kind of arse shimmy in gradually, all right? See you, Yvonne. All the best.
Guys, I'm going to have to say Sloan as well. I have a
Sloan, Lisa.
video chat. Thanks a million.
Bye, Lisa.
Okay.
See you next week.
Cool. Oh, well, I was enjoying that.
Yeah.
So
It's nice to
what
get
is
some
it,
movement.
Erica?
I love the speed.
Is it a shaker or an ice cream?
No, that's a shaker.
Nice.
It's some African.
It sounds cool as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually use this one on the back. I find it easier than to play a brush. So when I'm
Play
playing,
it.
like,
Give us a listen to it.
like, I don't know, like.
Can you hear?
No, it's switched off.
You hear me?
No, do it again.
Maybe closer. I don't know. Maybe here. I don't know.
Might be a sound cancelling thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you hear me.
No, I don't, but I see the movement and I like it. I might copy that. That's cool.
I find it easier sometimes than to play a brush. I don't know. It's just the sound is like better.
Cool.
I don't know. It's just I'm trying different things.
Good. Yeah, that looks like a great idea. How do I better that? I have to go
And
to
it's
the shed.
easy. It's easy to hold it like this.
Yeah, I have
this
a
type
few
of
of them.
shape, like yeah.
Right. Good.
Finished.
Oh, well done. Happy birthday again. So
Thank you.
Do it, Kieran. See with the sound. Are you getting that beat? Yeah.
Sorry?
Kieran has an egg.
Take the mute off or mute.
Kieran, I don't know. I don't hear.
No, Kieran, I can't.
No.
Hi, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, yeah, sorry. An Easter egg.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah.
No, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of got to hold it loosely or something. Or I think the way Erica's is on a stick, it's better because if you hold it too much, it just dampens
It's just easy to shake it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Good. So I have a few of them somewhere. I'm going to have to pick them out and have a go and see what I can get up to. Excellent. Aye. God, I'd murder a point about now, you know.
Nice, wouldn't it?
It'd be lovely, you know. It'd be so civilized. Adrian's chucking into a glass there. Well done. On the ball. Yeah. It's so unusual. But it's probably good for us as well, all of this.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah.
The pints, you mean?
What do you think? I was thinking both.
Oh, he was like abstinence. Oh, yeah. I suppose that.
Yeah.
But there is no abstinence. I still have Guinness in my fridge. Just it's not pint, but it's a small bottle.
Yeah, the bottles are nice. God, it's been a while. No, I'm getting the goo on. Right, let's play ourselves out. Let's have a bit of crack and wrap up. So let's do a jig, but a normal jig, right? Not but you can. I like jumping between things, jumping between tip down ups or tip up downs or whatever. But if you start a normal jig, it's just down up down up down up down up.